Aries, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of June 8th, guys. We've had the eclipse energy, the full moon energy. It is pretty intense, and you're going to feel the eclipse for several months. And so just, especially my Aries, that's my moon. I'm talking to all my fire signs, but my Aries especially. This energy is extremely inciting. It asks you to react. It wants to poke you, prod you. So do your best to not be reactive. I know that we're pretty famous for acting first, thinking second. So do your best to not let anybody rub you wrong or try to poke the bear. Understand that this is what this energy is trying to do. Deep breath, go scream in a pillow, punch a wall later, but don't allow it to pull out that reactive side of you, okay? So just balance. Now, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so please be sure to check all three, especially the Rising sign. And if this is your first time watching me, I really appreciate it. If it resonates with you, please like, subscribe, comment down below, or just share it with somebody you feel it can help. All right, Aries, per usual, just real quick, one deep breath in, just exhale all the blocked energy, and let's get started. Okay. Let me guide this energy of Aries for the week. Ooh. For the week of June 8th. Almost there, guys. And a theme for the week. All right, let's do this. You guys have Seven of Wands, Page of Swords, the Hermit, the Death card, the Moon, don't get scared, Page of Wands, Queen of Coins, Page of Cups, and the theme is the Knight of Swords. All right, Aries, starting on the beginning of the week, I'm like, oh no, that's my moon. So I'm like, okay. Starting at the beginning of the week, it's going to be a little defensive, Aries. You're going to be hearing information, whether out collectively in the news or personally, that's not to your liking. When you have the Page of Swords, it's usually really blunt, in your face information. And hey, it can even be the truth. In Aries, we're pretty notorious for just being, this is what it is. But just understand there's going to be truths that are going to be delivered without much tact, and it's going to cause you to be defensive. When you have the Seven of Wands, it's not defensive for the sake of the ego, not at all. This is about defending yourself, defending what you believe in, defending what you think is right. Choosing your battles wisely here, but you really are trying to stand your ground. Like, all right, that might be a truth, and I didn't really like the way I heard it or found out or it was delivered to me, but now these are my boundaries. This is negotiable. This is not negotiable. I think not. Now, you have the Hermit with the Death card. So first things first, regardless, we can put up, and we can put out our walls. We can stand up and we can say and we can speak against something that we don't like. That doesn't mean it's going to change it. Right, Aries? So when you have this, the universe is saying, go into silence. When you have the Hermit, you're going to need some downtime for yourself, Aries. Be by yourself, alone time, close the door. This is the kind where you need like a night to yourself. The Hermit is about self-discovery, not through conversation with others, but with your own higher self. This is about quiet meditation in order to really understand, what am I feeling? What am I thinking? What is this? It's not reaction, like we said. It's about sitting with the emotions and why does this bother? Get to the root. Get to the root of that. Because maybe the only reason it bothers you is because there's an old sense of unworthiness, an old fear of failure, an old fear of rejection. And really, once you kind of get to it, you're kind of like, this has nothing to do with this, And then you have the Death card. Endings of cycles on top of the moon here. So it's a pretty intense week for you. But you're gonna pop out the other end. So when you have the Death card, it's time to move on from an old story here. This thing that you're reacting to might be new, maybe, but what's being triggered is old, baby cakes. It's old, and that's why you're gonna sit with it. You're kind of like, I'm tired of this. Why does this keep popping up? I'm done doing this. I'm done reacting this way. I'm done with this storyline. I'm done with this pain. And I'm willing to sit with it, to really sit with it, allow that child self to come up and to speak and to be loved and to be heard and then to be healed and released. Now, the Moon card is on top of it. While the Moon card can be about things coming up, lies coming to the surface. It's really about the hidden aspects. And in this reading, I really see this more as your subconscious. Your subconscious, all the things that have been suppressed through all these years is coming up so that you can actually improve your life. Now, on top of that, you have the Page of Wands. Bam. So when you guys get out of this, processing ordeal, you guys are like, let's do this. You're going to get creative. You're going to try. You're going to notice you have this surge of energy. You might go through all your closets, get rid of shit, get rid of old letters. You might realize, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to get up. I'm going to make that therapy session. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to start doing my yoga practice. When you have the Page of Wands, it's about all of a sudden being really courageous and energetic, even a little mischievous, and taking new and exciting opportunities. All of a sudden, you might be like, I'm not going to put my life on hold anymore, and I'm going to, skydive or, create that sustainable garden or whatever it is for you. So this transformative week is going to come out the other end active and inspired and motivated for change. You have the Queen of Coins and the Page of Cups. A lot of this focus is going to be not just in your money, but more in your material world, recreating and making your home, your space, something that is more of your haven. You're going to be investing more in yourself as well, Aries, buying yourself what you need, what you deserve, investing in something that you require for your own health and happiness. You have the Page of Cups here as well. So this is also this is usually a new person who's entering your life. But Aries, when you have the Page of Cups in this particular layout, accept help. When you have the Page of Cups, someone is coming in to help you with this new process. You're not meant to go through this transformative process alone. The Page of Cups, yes, it can be romantic, but usually it starts off as a friend. This is someone who understands you emotionally, intuitively, who gets you, who's sensitive in that manner. So when they come in, whether to hug you when you're crying, support you in your endeavors, don't be like, no, I got it. I don't need help. Don't do that. Say yes. Say yes, because this new change, this energy, it's good to have assistance here because it's deep stuff. Now you have the Knight of Swords. So just FYI, like I said, something right in the beginning of the week, the Nine of Swords is being very diligent with your decisions, moving a little quickly here. So don't sit on this energy too long. Don't stay in victim mode or attack. Do your best to find creative solutions, make some decisions. Yes, review things carefully here, but just understand that this particular energy is requiring you to move, not sit on it, okay? Yes, we're healing, yes, we're releasing, and yes, you're being triggered, but you're being triggered so you can have this epiphany, process it out, and switch on. Like, keep it going. Very much our energy, right? Like, move it along. Very transformative week, Aries. We got this. We can do it. If you would like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, or a distance healing, my links are down below. Otherwise, guys, have a beautiful week. Be patient with yourself. Take some downtime for yourself. If you have kids, lock yourself in the bathroom. Do what you got to do. But take time to heal, release, and come up, I don't want to say fight in, but as creative and passionate as all you beautiful Aries are. And I will see you guys next week for next week's readings. Take care.